Don't pause, press play. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the stream. So today I kind of want to do something a little different. Wanted to watch Formula Drift, and it's right now the ProSpec finale. So it's not the main event where it's the pro guys. So this is a little more enjoyable just because they're like more interesting cars in my opinion, and yeah, just different talent. So yeah, let's check it out.
If Brudski loses, Knapik goes to the finals. Novak needs to win the event and win the championship in grand fashion. Woo!
I love it. You're getting hyped up.
I'm pumped. And this is how you want it. I see Greg Bussell getting hyped as well.
So I
Greg
got
Bussell,
on this
the spotter
stream
for the Coro Works driver and vehicle of Nick
a
Novak.
little late. I
and
had
this
work
is
today,
what we
so
expect at
I'm still
Irwindale,
trying to
Ron.
gather up
Correct me
where
if I'm
they're at
wrong,
right
but you
now.
start talking about the championship at round one. This year was Atlanta, but you start, there are championship, things at stake here. What do you say, championship?
Implications?
Implications, that's the word. Yeah, I mean, you always use the biggest words.
I mean, everything is an implication of something else
I
in
know,
some
obviously,
sense.
every reaction, there's a reaction. I get that.
But yes, we do talk about the championship early because, you know, we have such a short story to tell. We're not doing 20.
Especially in ProSpec.
We're not doing 20 events a year. It's not even
Oh,
8
wow.
events.
So
It's
this
4 events for
is
these guys. So every single round matters. Consistency
almost
matters.
a
Not
finale.
having a
Dang it.
knockout in 32 matters.
Yep.
And it's come down to this, that between Novak and Brudski, it's gone back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I wonder if they're going to
and
roll
now it's back
into,
in the camp of
doing
Brudski, right? Brudski now
pro
once
right
again
afterwards.
controls his own destiny.
Right.
He can make it happen here. He can shut Novak out. He can close the door, so to
We're gonna have
speak.
to
Just
see
get it
if
done
it's
under his
after
own power.
But what we saw from Adam Knapik in that last battle, I think, was not just a valiant effort, but a strong performance. And maybe he can tweak things a little bit here. Brudski got, I don't know if this is right from inside of his mind, but I feel like he got caught a little bit absent-minded in the chase. Because if he would have stayed back a little bit and not attacked so much on the bank, he may have not dipped down on the bank, lost angle, and then got nervous and forced a bunch of other mistakes that pushed it to the one more time. And I think there's almost a case to be made, you know, that that at least in one scenario, Knapik could have potentially won that.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
So now we're going to see the role switch back to Brudski. He's got control of the scenario, and everything is in his hands at this point.
So anyone that's new to drift, so this is like obviously the burnout box. So usually what the drivers want to.
All right, So Adam Kanapik, he's learned, he's read this story, right? He just saw chapter 1, Brudski, and what he can do. And Kanapik says, oh, I can do this. So getting that confidence, going against, you know, your defending champion, he's shown a little bit of kryptonite there and shown that, you know, never settle, but he might have found Adam Kanapik might have found a little hole that he can seize the opportunity. So here we go. Dmitry Brudski out front, Adam Kanapik in that chase position. And here we go with Dmitry Brudski, Adam Kanapik. If Brudski wins this battle, he is your 2021 Link Engine Management ProSpec champion. Let's see how Brudski throws down. He's out front, he's got the clean air. Kanapik needs to show up in a major way. We saw it in the first battle, and now Brudski, massive angle. Kanapik not as deep an angle, so if you're going lead versus lead, chase versus chase, Kanapik down in that chase position. Kanapik struggling. Look at that front left tire locking up. But Brudski doing what he needs to do exactly. Filling all the zones. Kanapik not as grand as his first chase run in that first battle.
Kanapik is all kind of
so a little more lackluster here from Kanapik. Unfortunately for him, but fortunately for Brudski,
the guy in the S14.
Saw him hitting the zones, and here it is once again. We're taking a look at this. You can see Brudski high on the bank. Kanapik not as much angle there, Ryan.
Yeah, the opportunity there to kind of stay a little bit more consistent on the big bank. You saw that reduction in angle. You see it again here. He's not following Brudski's line as well as he did this last time around. And so I think the better job here is done by Brudski, at least in the first lap. He does have that closing
Brudski's
attack on
getting
that outside zone
advantage.
He's kind of got that pretty well situated. But
that's unfortunate.
Right now, Brudski has a better chance at moving forward than he did the first time around, given what we saw from Kanapik there.
Let's go to the second half of this battle.
If I was Brudski, I'd be very conservative.
Is the 2021 Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship. Dmitry Brudski holds the fate in his hands. Adam Kanapik could put a stop to it. Therefore, putting the power shift over to Nick Novak to get the win in the final. Can Dmitry Brudski wrap up the 2021 Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship right here? Wheel to wheel, Kanapik, medium on the bank. Dmitry Brudski transitioning in tow. Your defending champion, is he going back to back? First ever, two-time ProSpec
you're too low,
Brudski. Inside clip. Brudski getting thrown off once again on that second outside zone. But lead versus lead, chase versus chase. Brudski in the chase position once again against Kanapik. Does not make it painfully obvious. He had some mistakes in the chase position, but I will tell you, Kanapik not as high on the bank. Lead versus lead, chase versus chase.
I'm
Kanapik,
still giving
medium
Brudski
on the side. Brudski not making it just blaringly obvious. Would you agree?
This time around, he was able to
I'm giving him the advantage.
a lot better. You know,
or the win,
kind of
actually.
A standout element here. And, you know,
it was better, but it wasn't like, boom, dominant, flex, overpower, break his wrist in an arm wrestling match.
It's not that, but from the onset, we were starting to see the possibility of a one more time or even a Kanapik win continue throughout the majority of the run. It started, it kept developing. We saw Brudski make that bigger mistake. He's not making as many mistakes this time around, and he's getting a little bit of help from Kanapik. We saw that reduction in angle up on top of the big bank. This time around, it seems to me.
What's nice about these drivers is, since I don't really know too many of them, I'm really curious on their engine setups. It sounds like they're both
Again,
LSs.
what's at stake here? If Dmitry Brudski gets the win, he is your 2021 Link Engine Management ProSpec champion. Does he go back-to-back? There's one vote. Two votes. Dmitry Brudski is your back-to-back Formula Drift ProSpec champion. He wraps it up. He's going to the finals. It's Brudski and Novak. And right there, Mr. Never Settle, piloting the BMW from the East Coast, Dmitry Brudski is your first ever repeat champ in the Formula Drift ProSpec Championship. As Novak and Brudski are going to the finals. The championship is decided. Laurent Nickel is down there with our champion, Dmitry Brudski.
Well, I know the first question out of his mouth was, can we go back? He wants to celebrate with his team, the first ProSpec champion to win back-to-back. Dmitry, amazing job. So much heart and so much fun went into this title. How do you even put it into words?
Shoot.
It's back-to-back, but I still got no back, so let's go. Woo, it's party time, baby.
That is right. So Nick
Man of
Novak,
a few words.
I love it. What a day for Dmitry Brudski. Got challenged a little bit there by Knapik, but he ends up getting it done. There is Dmitry Brudski.
Dang, hanging it up
Through
there.
Alex Jager, and he says he was going to be the guy to beat. Then Brudski went against Amanda Sorensen. And most recently, Adam Knapik. And after a one more time battle, Brudski puts it together and locks in another Formula Drift Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship. Congratulations, Dmitry Brudski does it once again. So well said, well done by Dmitry Brudski. Never settle, and he's done just that. Last year's podium here, he was on the box. He said he's not moving on to pro. Lorette asked him the question, what's the 22 plan? And there's Knapik. It was a good battle there. Saying it was a overall. When we come back
This guy's
to finals,
stoked.
we have a champion, but we don't have a winner. Will it be Brudski making a perfect event? Is he going to get the championship? Is he going to get the win? Or is Nick Novak going to say, no, not today, head to the back? He might be second. We'll find out when we come back here. The final round, round 4 of the Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship. This is the Type S Formula Drift title fight here at the House of Drift. When we come back, Brudski versus Novak in the finals.
Yeah, this will be a lot of fun to see. So, anyway, how's everyone's day going? Oh man, even watching this stuff just gets me pumped, man. Like, I just gotta get my RX-7s off the ground and start competing again. Like the last time I think I had seat time was, I think it was during COVID. Friend rented out Evergreen Speedway and went out there for the evening and had a private track event out there. But not only with that track event, I found a lot of flaws with the SC. So hopefully I'll attend to those this winter, get those put in and stuff. But anyone out there with keeping up with FD at all, or at least the ProSpec guys? Man. It even seems too with the ProSpec peeps, everyone's using LSs too. LSs or JZs really. I'm really curious. I wonder if I could find this fact. What the cost to perform in ProSpec, at least the entrance fee. If I could find that. Nope, not entrance. Music. Come on. Come on, fingers. Where do you find this info? Sporting regulations? So this must be the rule book. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be in here. But I don't know. Can you guys just like imagine it though? Like, you pay the entrance fee, you get in, and then like you don't even make top 32. I'd be just devastated. At least let's get top 32. You know, that's a lot of money, man, to be spending. I'm gonna have to look for it a little more. I was actually watching Kyle Mohan do his teardown of his RX-8 with a 20B, and he also had a. He's been running. What's that company? Renewable Lubricants. I guess it's all like organic lubrication for cars, and yeah, his bearings and stuff all look freaking phenomenal. And so I don't know, I've been kind of considering trying that stuff, see what it's like. Breadman, how's it going? My Saturday's going well. How about yours? Just got off work and came to check out some drifting action. Well, by the way, thanks for tuning in. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been my little pride and joy. I'm like a huge Gundam fanatic, so I got like the models and stuff. Girlfriend and I, we do cosplay, so we got the 2 Daft Punk helmets. We also cosplayed as Bob and Ash from Overwatch, so that's the Bob helmet. Yeah, then I have my display case. A lot of these kits were purchased when I was in Japan, so yeah, just whenever I have the time, I try to build them. I have a backlog of just models I still have to put together. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. This, like, I there's a reason why I don't have this side of the room shown. It's just a mess, man. Nobody wants to see that. So, Greg, do you watch drifting at all? Wait a minute. Is this the Greg? 3000 GT Greg? What's up, dude? Long time. That's so, man. Hell yeah. DSM life, brother. Oh man, like when I see the bread man and then Greg, now it all just like connected. You got rid of the 3000 GT, right? Oh man, you totally could have too. I was like in my mind, I'm like Breadman and Greg, and then once you said Gallant, I was just like, yes, yes. Oh shoot, they are gone. Alex took them both, still has a blue stealth. Oh, okay. I've seen a few red VR4s around town, actually. But I didn't know that you had a red VR4. I just remember the blue one. Yes, that's the one I see around town all the time. Gotcha. Okay. How's your brother, man? Does he still have the Evo? Oh, what? What kind of bikes? Your bikes or your brother's? Oh shoot! What do you guys have? I miss my motorcycle, dude. But had. Oh, I see. '16 Yamaha FZ. That's FZ. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up real quick before I look like an idiot on here. FC07, there it is. Oh, dope. Okay, so like this one. Right? With the blue wheels and stuff? Oh, my thing's in the way. Dude, that's freaking sexy. I like that. What CC is it?
All right, and Ryan, it looks like the winds have changed.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah, so it does look like they are going to overturn this call. This comes under the authority
589. Yeah, that's pretty much 600 cc.
that says, yes, that is a violation of the rules. That was a distraction to the chase driver, and so therefore.
Gosh, yeah, I miss my bike too. It'd be nice to have it to like commute to work.
Let's go back and I think we can take a look at it here.
But had to sell it to get into we ended up buying a house, so ended up selling it.
Run is we don't have an incomplete from Stuckey, and that's what would need to happen in order to force a one more time, right? So basically, Stuckey's going to have a situation where Novak has an incomplete, Stuckey's got 2 scored runs, and that's why the call is going to be over.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you.
It's a sad and
How's the wife?
I personally,
How's Nicole doing?
but I understand the judgment call that was made here. I mean, what's the possibility that your roof flies off and in the middle of competition? It is something that you as a team can't control. So I understand it from that perspective. And Stuckey said it was a distraction to him. He was in relative proximity. So this is crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen or heard from like Sherwin, Alex, Aaron,
You say you don't agree with it. I actually do agree with it.
all those guys in a minute, man. Oh, that's incredible. What kind of dog? What kind of vehicle too?
Well, guys, Nick Novak is on the line with Dmitry Ruski, and obviously with everything that you just explained, Nick,
Yeah.
what's going on? Can you please maybe speak on it?
Oh, hell yeah. I like the Palisade. And a Corgi? Dude. That's freaking rad. I like, what's the other equivalent? The Kia Telluride? Weren't those like the same cars? Yeah, you're literally balling on a budget with those cars. Why the Palisade and not the Telluride?
Jared Ryan, we'll go back to you.
He didn't even know. Yeah, he had no idea. So Nick Novak had no awareness. He thought he was going to the finals and absolutely got iced due to the roof coming off. So he does have a spotter. Greg didn't inform him, unfortunately, and now.
No way, it was cheaper, huh?
And Dmitry Ruski will be going to the finals. Unfortunate turn of events there for Nick Novak. Here comes Kevin Wells, our tech director. He's going to inform him of what's going on.
Shoot. I did not know that. I thought the Telluride was the cheaper of the two. Because, I mean, let's just be honest. Kia is not really... You don't really look to Kia being something luxury. Let's just say that. Hyundai definitely much fancier.
So, guys, right now, Nick Novak, as you can tell from my interview, he didn't know.
Gosh, Corgi Life, baby.
Right now, explained to Nick Novak, and as Nick was sitting on the start line getting ready for his battle with Dmitry Ruski, unfortunately, he's going to have to pull away.
When was the last time you talked to those guys?
Kevin Wells. Hey, Kev, can you just explain what you told Nick?
The rule is designed for items that the drivers and the teams can control, like the hood, the trunk, and the doors, that are supposed to be latched so they don't move and distract the chase driver. The roof is supposed to be a permanent panel, so that's not on that list, because how often do you open your roof? So the roof ripped off and flew at the chase car, so therefore it's a distraction and the same thing.
Thank you very much for explaining that. Jared Ryan, back to you.
Thank you so much. And yeah, that's a great point. I mean, you could say like if a fender flies off or this, and that's
Yeah,
that's
dang,
contact.
that's been a while, my man.
And race and Ryan, to the point, I always say it. they
I
always
wish,
have
like,
addendums after Formula One,
we
after
could all get
racing,
together
they'll add
and just
addendums.
kinda,
So the spirit of that rule, and when that rule
I don't
was
know,
drafted,
reminisce, hang out again,
yeah,
like
I
old
remember-
times.
I remember Takayano's hatch opening up. I remember like some doors opening up. That's gonna throw you off. Like, holy cow, what's going on in front of me? So a roof flying off, that's not added because your list could go on forever and ever, right?
The list could go on forever and ever.
Yeah, of things of items flying off. So it basically needs to be generalized more. If an item that should be attached and adhered or latched, it would fly off. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it basically you need
It's like anytime I hear people are hanging out or something. It's like, I'm always in Japan.
Imagine it's like, what was that show?
And I think Alex must have came back up here recently for Felicia's sister. She just got married. So I wonder if he was in town. Oh, Greg, you ready for the finale?
This is just a very, very odd situation because what the rule would originally talked about were things latchable. Like
all right, Greg, let's watch this finale run.
Side skirts and stuff where people would just they would put it on with zip ties and it would fall off and people would drive over it.
We'll elaborate more. It's a definitely unfortunate turn of events here, but Daniel Stuckey is in the finals now, going against Dimitri Brudski. As Dimitri Brudski is your second or back-to-back champion, and now Daniel Stuckey trying to twist the screws here on your defending champion and now two-time champion. Can Dimitri Brudski make it a championship and a win here?
Brudski hanging it up there. Oh!
Look at that, rubbing the door of Brudski, that M-Spec S chassis. Brudski now in that final.
Oh!
And we got contact.
That's a collision.
Wow, Stuckey knocking on his door.
Oh my God.
And just an FYI, Ryan, due to qualifying position, Novak qualified second. He will lock up that third place position. He will be on the podium.
Interestingly enough, if you kind of look 30,000-foot view at Daniel Stuckey's weekend,
fat contact after the Big Bang. Oh, you play Apex?
He basically and his team put in a very sophisticated, correct, and valid protest that got him to this point. Then it looks like he used that energy to drive better than he has all weekend long. He just keeps going another level up. Right there, super door-to-door against Dimitri Brudski.
Was that
Maybe
two?
He pushes a little bit hard here. He's on a tighter line.
Jeez.
Gets into Brudski there. I'm not sure if Brudski held up for a second, but he should be on throttle all the way through. And we got ourselves a pretty crazy final here between Brudski and Stuckey.
I remember, like, back in the day, man, all you guys are all PC.
Right now, taking a look at that again,
PC Master Race, and I just stayed on console.
Again, you saw Daniel Stuckey tap the door.
With the streaming stuff and making, like, YouTube vids, I finally got a PC, man.
Looked like it was wheel
and it's been great.
On that second hit, on that third outside zone.
I should have joined the PC life a long time ago.
So there were two contacts. You saw coming off outside zone 2, approaching the second inner clip. You saw looked like Daniel Stuckey got into the door. He saw him just run that GT radial into the door. Then when they transitioned into that final outside zone. So watch right here. Daniel Stuckey comes up outside zone 2, and you'll see him grind the door with this tire. But the
I mean, I still have I have a PS5, so still got to keep it interesting. But I'm always on my PC more than the PS5 is more of a paperweight now.
That sounds counterintuitive, but what we know about these drift vehicles is that they can maintain momentum with little throttle control and feathering. In particular, we learned that very specifically by looking at the telemetry data of people like Odi Bakshis from
jumped on his ass.
But it is evidence that you're not on full throttle, that the wheel speed is lower, and that is an area, at least once you get into the outside zone, where you should be going with forward momentum increasing, or at least staying the same.
And we can see Michael Essa, who has driven this vehicle before, the Essa Autosports, on the roof of this vehicle.
So, originally it was
talk about that.
A pre-built PC from Newegg. So it came with a.
The tricky part about this one is no matter what you think about Brudski's
an Intel i7.
On a tighter line in general coming in, so he's going to be coming in at a higher rate, and he's not on the proper line. So we do have to ask the judges to give fault there. They've got two choices: driver A, driver B, or shared.
Right.
Let's see here. Yeah. So no. i7 9th gen. It had a 2070 Super. I actually got a 3090 RTX now.
Okay, so going to Ryan
32
Lontaine.
gigs of RAM.
A lot of crazy things unfolding here. Lontaine throwing on his headset, and
not Tua fans, if that's the spec.
Like, again, and Brudski, what's going on?
What else? Then I have a Samsung Odyssey G9. It's that really big ass
did Dimitri
49-inch
slow, or
monitor,
did Stuckey take
curved,
a
1,000R
run and
curved.
maybe have too much momentum coming
So
in?
like
And
whenever you
looks
see
like
me
the
like
latter.
look to my
I
right,
think
like
that
I'm looking at the other
Stuckey
half of the
wasn't
monitor
following
because I
Dimitri's
have it
line,
like
specifically going into
it's
that
one
outside zone 3
monitor
area.
obviously,
And
but
the
I have
fact
like
that he
two
was inside a
screens
little
split in
bit,
the center.
made him come in a little bit too quick, and he made contact. And it did look like wheel-to-wheel contact, which is why this is so important right now. Both drivers need to go
Ooh.
look at their front wheels.
I got it in at a Best Buy, and it wasn't marked up. Best Buy is actually starting to stock 3060s to and up to 3090s.
Have to call 5 minutes if he wants to look at his.
So even though Brudski had
I actually had a friend post on Facebook saying like, hey, Best Buy stocking 3090s tomorrow, and so when I got off work, I just went straight there, and I ended up paying, I think,
Looking at Stuckey's
$1,500 for
really
the
following what Dimitri was doing,
3090,
and that's what was deemed the cause of that contact.
and yeah.
All right, well, we're going to let Stuckey and Brudski, the skis, are going to look at their vehicles. And when we come back, we'll finish out the second half of this battle. We are one run in, throwing on, seeing what's going on here. When we come back here to the Type S Formula Drift title fight, we have crowned a champion. That is Dimitri Brudski. He's right there. But who's going to get
But yeah, if you're in the business of trying to get 3090 or 30 series, Best Buy is your best bet, man. They're not marking up the stuff. No worries, man. Oh, dude, you're set. 2080 Super, you're solid, man. But if you ever decide to get rid of your 2080 Super, let me know, man. I'll definitely buy that off of you. I'm trying to build another PC. This, besides the 3090, I'm gonna take the 3090 out and put in my new build. But I want to put like a 2080, 2070, 2080 in here and make this like a racing simulator. Oh shit, let's go, Craig! I didn't know you streamed. Let me hit you with a follow. I thought that was Nicole for a second. I thought she was a streamer too. Ooh, I like those NZX tower cases. Liquid CPU cooler? Ooh. I've always been so scared about doing those liquid cooler specs. Hell yeah, dude. How long have you been like streaming for? Alright, that has been a minute, man. But it's never too late to get back in. Yeah. Like my streaming is like comes like in spurts. It's like 1 minute I'm like all YouTube videos, and then I just don't want to stream at all. Then like it reverses. I just want to stream and don't do YouTube videos. It's weird. What other games have you been playing? Dead by Daylight has always looked like a fun game.
Hey, Justin Pollock here. Today we're going to talk about utilizing the handbrake when not to use it. So typically I try not to use handbrake on entry. Some tracks it's pretty much you have to use it depending on the layout. On a big sweeping corner, I try to do a little bit of things, maybe a clutch kick entry.
That's like me with Destiny, man. I'll never stop playing that game.
And that's to get that quick snap entry. Other times I use the handbrake is mostly in the chase position when you're making adjustments behind somebody. On a lead run, I really try not to use the handbrake as much as possible. Just to be smooth on throttle, use the clutch, use the transition of the car instead, and just like chucking big angle instead of like using handbrake for correction. I kind of see handbrake as a correction more than just a tool. Obviously, you do need to use tools once in a while.
Even everyone just like, you know, poops on the game. But I don't know. I thought the game was fantastic.
Than like an e-brake tool. I typically have my handbrake set up like real tight, so as soon as I pull it, it locks it up. I don't try to like drag it or have like a modulation in it. If I'm going to modulate it, I'm just going to quick like pull a couple times just to kind of shock the rear tires. I just want like quick, hard handbrake pull.
All right, well, look at that. We are down in the pits, and that looks like it's Dmitry Brutsky. I believe the car is on the ground. Yes, it is. And he is saddled up and pulling out of the pits. Let's see the second half of this battle. Ryan, so Stuckey was at fault.
All right.
What does that mean as far as kind of
Yes, it was. I saw that. I just added you. I haven't used Snapchat in a minute, but I think I might try to get back on there.
The run was stopped because of the contact between the two cars. If it's contact between the two cars and the run continues, then it's just judged
There you are.
the entirety of both runs. So
Ladies and gentlemen, the bread man. we're back in the action.
They definitely are not as big as an incomplete, but they may not be as significant, depending on how he's able to turn around his lead run here. He obviously gets gapped on the bank, and Brudski kind of really cleans up his approach on the big bank, making it look much more smooth.
Oh, this is just a replay. False alarm.
Everything that he's gone through, kind of using all the, or building up that aggression to get to this point, getting super close on that inside clip, but then he gets caught up a little bit on a tight line here, and he smashes into Brudski, who stays in it, and they finish.
For the lovely 2 other
He was
viewers,
definitely at fault, and that's what
don't be
caused
afraid to go
Brudski
follow the bread man,
the
Greg.
ability to look at his vehicle and
Twitch
assess it for longer than the
TV.
allotted competition timeout that Stuckey could utilize. So Stuckey had to use his. Did he even use his competition timeout? We were more focusing on Brudski. Clarification, Pat, did Stuckey use his competition timeout? Okay, so he did. So 1 and done.
I thought it was
time to use it. You only potentially have
the
one
final
run left
round.
to go, unless it goes one more time. So again, he was at fault, but
Do
like
it,
Brian
dude.
said,
Are
it bears
you
repeating that
affiliated?
the
I
cars
see you
weren't
have over
effective. There wasn't
50
an incomplete.
followers.
There was contact made. Stuckey aggressive, but Brudski's run, you know, I'm kind of saying that Brudski has a little bit of advantage. That's my assessment. I'm not a judge, but here we go. For the finals, Dimitri Brudski, if you're just tuning in, these are our Link Engine Management finals run two of this battle. Daniel Stuckey will lead your number 6 qualifier against your number 5 qualifier. So Stuckey versus Brudski. Novak does lock up third. Here we go. Daniel
Me neither.
out front. Brudski in the chase position. Now coming into that first outside
Oh
zone.
my,
There goes
that
Daniel
was.
Stuckey high in the bank. Brudski middle of the line.
Get
Looks
up
like
there,
Stuckey drops
Brudski.
down a little bit. Brudski doing this line once again, Brian. I'm very surprised on his chase run, taking out that inside clip. And now Stuckey uses that second outside zone properly. Brudski shallow
Super
once
low.
again. And now looks
Oh,
like
returning the favor.
Brudski spins out. Ryan, could Daniel Stuckey win this event?
If Stuckey goes from getting knocked out in the final 4 to protesting, winning the protest, and winning the event, that will be one of the craziest things that I think that I've experienced probably within the past 15 years.
And I will tell you, Daniel Stuckey earned this. You know, he had a bye run because he qualified 6th, right? Because we had 6 qualifying drivers that had bye runs. Stuckey went through Ryan O'Connor. He went through Hobson. Now he went through Novak due to the roof. And here we are at the finals. And he earned this. You know,
Yeah,
the
I
protest
started.
happened, but regardless.
Brudski, he really does not have a lifting bone in his body.
Shoot, I
Maybe in
started
case
this
kind of
journey, I think,
hurt him a little bit because, you know, they gave Stuckey the fault, and even though the run
the
didn't end, Stuckey was
beginning
probably
or
gonna be a
middle of
little bit
COVID, I can't
disadvantaged
remember.
there, given that and how well Brudski did, but Brudski is getting pinched off pretty much around the majority of this course.
Trust me, man. The bug always gets me when I watch drifting videos or competitions.
Made a little bit of contact there, and now it looks like the pendulum is shifting back into Daniel Stuckey's court after an incredible run of events here that lead us up to this final section. And
I'm
already
definitely
starting
gonna.
to see some
My
motorsports
goal is to
come
get
in.
back
If
on the
it comes
track
in
this
and it is majority, then we're going to bring him right down.
this
and you're gonna
summer,
do your thing.
or not this summer, next summer. Excuse me.
That's right, man. And I'm really surprised by Brudski's chase runs. It was just what you got a smile on your face. It's like I feel like you're very indifferent in regards to what's going on. It's just wacky.
Yeah, you know, I try to not be overly emotional. and
Yeah,
take it in as
2022.
it is.
Really?
Reflect on it.
Typically, I like to stream
And I appreciate that
Friday
and that's why the progression of the sport
and
is what it
Friday
is.
nights and
Again,
Saturday
those
nights.
things
So
happen.
I'll probably be back
Change
on a little
cars
later
develop,
tonight with a
drivers
few friends
develop,
playing
the
some
progression of
games.
the sport overall,
But
maintaining with
yeah,
the
I took
spirit
like
of the rules, but making
a
it
month
competition.
off
Good
to work on
competition
my
brings a good show. Good
YouTube
shows
channel.
bring good entertainment. Entertainment puts smiles on faces, that puts
And
fans
yeah,
in the
like I
stands
said,
for watching.
one minute I'm all about streaming, not YouTube. Then the reverses, I'm all about YouTube and not streaming.
we do
So
have
it's
a winner
weird.
Here. Round 4 of the Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship. Lorette Nickel, thank you so much. Thank you to our judges. It is an unenviable job, but they do a great job. Great judges and great friends. Brian Eggert, Ryan Lantain, Chris Ewell. Great job by them. Thank you to Pat Gentile for putting it down up here in the booth. Kevin Wells. It's a lot of
Okay. That's probably why, man. You're probably in bed by the time. Like, I stream kind of late. I gotta change that. Usually I try to get on around like 8:30, 9 p.m.
There will be some changes, and that's what happens. And again, you see, you know, challenging calls in motorsports, every single race weekend, every single race event. But we do have a winner, and we do know that Nick Novak does grab third place. When they step outside of their vehicle, we'll announce the winner.
Thanks, bro. Nothing too spectacular yet, but
and here we go as our final 3 drivers pull up to the traditional start.
either
finish.
A,
Remember, we have
I'm turned
round
up,
8 to the Formula Drift
or
Pro
B,
Championship,
I'm
and
arguing
we'll
with my
crown a
friends in
2021
the middle of the
Formula Drift Pro
gameplay.
Champion. Make some noise as they step outside of their vehicle. There is Daniel Stuckey. And your 2021 back-to-back champion, that is Dmitry Brutsky. And in third place, stepping outside of his vehicle, piloting that Coro Works BMW. Third place here at Irwindale.
Ooh, I like that
is
guy's
Nick
racing
Novak.
suit.
Your third place finisher here at the House of Drift. And now your winner here at round 4 of the Formula Drift Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship.
You
Your
got to
winner
get on
here
the start streaming again too, Greg. I'll
is
check you
Daniel
out.
Stuckey unanimously gets the win. Daniel Stuckey gets the win at the House of Drift. Your 2-time and defending and back-to-back champion, Dmitry Brutsky, gets second place here at the House of Drift. Second place for Dmitry Brutsky. Congratulations to Stuckey. He's with
I wonder if they're
Red
going to roll
Nickel
into
now.
pro right after this.
Oh my gosh, I love this moment so much. This means so much to you, and even though you're hiding behind those glasses, I know he has those glasses on for a reason. Daniel, congratulations from me and being knocked out to protest.
Oh baby,
and
oh
now
baby, oh
taking the
baby.
win at Irwindale. How do you even put this into
Ah, you're
words?
putting me in the
I don't know if it's
mood.
processed yet.
Yeah.
It's kind of a roller coaster. Not how I wanted to get it, I think, but this first podium ever. So holy shit. Thank you guys. Thank my team so much. Thank everybody. Thank you, FD. What a great season. Congrats, Dmitry. Sick.
You get that #1 trophy, you get to carry it around for the rest of the night.
Yep. I'm gonna eat some cereal out of it. I got Fruity Pebbles.
Congratulations, our winner of Irwindale, and of course, our champion. We have Dmitry Brutsky going
Already
back
ahead
to
of you,
back. Sorry,
Greg.
Larry, I'm
Cheers.
about to interrupt your photo. Sorry, I need to talk to you. Hi, Dmitry, come here. I know, he's like, but Larry's taking my photo. Dmitry Brutsky, congratulations. I know you wanted that #1 spot today, but the 2021 champion, how much heart does this championship represent?
It took a lot of hard work from team, from myself.
No, 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 no,
and
no,
a lot of
no.
hard work. I wasn't looking for any.
I'm not
easy
trying
wins.
to get turned up like that, man.
Have easy this whole season, and
No, it's
still.
I've been like on a
thankful
seltzer kick,
for everything, but
so
excited to be here.
Okay, so I know you need to think through things a little bit. Earlier, you kind of dangled a carrot.
those days are
What is
gone, man.
happening? What is going to be the plan for 22?
I don't know yet.
I can't believe my liver is still functional after that.
Right, well, I appreciate your honesty. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 champion prospect right here, Dmitry Brutsky. Congrats, guys. Jared, Ryan.
Thank you, Lorette. We will give out the trophies and the championship trophy. And congratulations, there you go.
Oh,
1, 2,
right,
and
dude.
3.
Oh, my
Daniel Stuckey,
God.
Dmitry Brutsky, and Nick Novak. Congratulations to 1,
Oh.
2, 3 here at this iconic track, the House of Drift, Irwindale Speedway. You got Monaco, you got Talladega. I mean, you got Indy.
Yeah, we
you got
definitely did
Irwindale
some
Speedway.
dumb
We're gonna give
stuff
out some
back
trophies,
then.
and remember, we will be back with round 8 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship, as we will be back here at 5:30. That is how the bracket ended up. Local time, just
Excuse
before
me.
3 p.m. But congratulations, that's how the bracket ended up.
Oh my gosh,
Be sure to
dude.
tag hashtag FDIRW and keep the conversation going. We'll be back here. for
I wouldn't change
5:30
those days for
opening
anything, man.
ceremony.
Those are good
And then
times.
we'll continue on with the top 32, sunset, and our trophy ceremony. Look at that. Looks a little lean in the bleachers, but guess what? It's sold
Oh,
out.
Greg, do you and
Everybody
Nicole
comes
plan on having
right
kids?
now, because they know they want to watch pro. So thank you so much for joining us out here. When we come back, local time, 5:30 p.m., watch round 8 of the Formula Drift Pro
Oh,
Championship.
nope.
On behalf of the whole Formula Drift staff,
Pro
our Tickle, our judges,
is at
Ryan
5:30.
Stevens, of course, I'm Jared
Damn,
Diaz.
I'm gonna be
We're back
gone.
here for our final round. This is the Type S Formula Drift title fight. Who's going to win in Irwindale and who's going to win the 2021 championship?
Nice. No, that's, I mean, it's an innocent question. unless Nicole's watching over your shoulder. Yeah, I guess it was a interesting transition. My bad.
I'm right here.
Dang, I was hoping they were gonna roll into Pro right afterwards, but Pro's at 5:30. I wanted to stream that, but I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna go visit mom. But anyway, Greg, I'm gonna take off, my dude. Pro stuff will be at 5:30. Yeah, 5:30 tonight. But yeah, Greg, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me, dude. It's good to hear from you. And yeah, if you end up streaming again, man, I'll come check you out. And don't be shy. Come say hi again next time. Good. We still need to make a time to see each other and catch up. Love you too, man. I'll see you guys later. Tell Nicole I said hi too. All right. All right, Greg. Have a good one, my dude. Bye.